What's up, YouTube? Dan back at you with another video here. Today we're going to be discussing the Nintendo Direct conference they had on YouTube. It was this past Wednesday, I believe it was the 13th. A lot of big news coming out of this conference. Mainly a lot of titles that I didn't even think that they'd be putting out this year, let alone on the Switch in general. There was a lot of good stuff to come from this. Almost a little too much for my little brain to comprehend. But I'm just going to hit a couple points on some of the games I was interested in, and I think a lot of people will be. The first awesome thing that I heard was that Doom was coming to the Switch. I believe it's the PS4 version that was out last year. Never got to play that game, but I heard nothing but good things about it. I've always been a big fan of Doom ever since the PC version back in the mid-90s. Kind of fell in love with that game. I just haven't played it that much since. I did play it for the Nintendo 64, and I really enjoyed it. But yeah, it's coming to the Nintendo Switch. It looks like it's going to be coming out this holiday, which could be probably November, early December. And it looks like it's gonna hold up pretty good. It's gonna be a port over pretty much from the other PS4 version they made, and I believe it was on Xbox One. It's a shooter game. If nobody knows what Doom is, and it's been around for a while. It looks like it's gonna be good. Can't wait to play that one. Another game that caught my eye was a release date. Well, another game that I finally got a release date for was Skyrim. I've never actually played that game at all, and I hear great things about Skyrim. I was a big fan of Zelda Breath of the Wild, which is the gameplay that's going on right now in the background, and I'm really looking forward to playing Skyrim, being that, like I said, I never played it before, and I have a release date finally for it. It's going to be November 17th of 2017, so it's coming out this year. So that looks great. The video play they showed from it looks awesome. It looks like it's gonna be another great port over to the Switch that will be you can take wherever you want to go. So awesome news on that one. Rocket League, that's another game that I owned for the PS4, and looks like they're bringing it to the Switch. It looks like it's coming out probably November, December. And a couple add-ons there for this version. They got a lot of the Mario cars and Luigi cars, and the cars in general that you wouldn't get with any other system. So it's kind of unique to Nintendo. Rocket League's a lot of fun, multiplayer. It's basically two cars going at it with a soccer ball in the middle, and it's crazy, and it's going to be awesome. Can't wait to play that game. WWE 2K18, that is got a release date for the holiday, which once again November fall. No exact release date, maybe even sooner. It might even be this month. They didn't really specify too much in there, so that's gonna be pretty cool playing WWE game on the Switch on the go. I go back to the days of playing it on the Nintendo 64 when I had the most fun playing a WWF game back then. And I'm looking forward to playing that game. Should be cool, being able to take it on the go, take it to work, take it wherever, and beat the crap out of people. Next game up, caught my eye was Wolfenstein 2. That was a surprise that they're bringing that to the Switch. I didn't think that would be a game that they would port over, or I don't even know if it's going to be a port. It might be just another. Where it's their own version of it. But I've heard nothing but good things about Wolfenstein. I know it's been around a long time, probably as long as Doom. So that's another game that's going to be pretty cool to be able to play, finally. And I'm excited to see what that one's all about. If you guys know anything about that game, I don't know much about it. You can leave some comments below and let me know if you ever played that one. That's one I definitely have never played. And then to finish off the Direct, which I thought was a good way to end it, was Mario Odyssey. They showed a lot more gameplay from it. That game looks like it's going to be amazing. It's coming out October 27th, which cannot come soon enough. and they showed a lot of gameplay and extra things like stars that you can get on every, or stars or moons you can get on every board. It looks like there's a ton of them, and it's kind of making me feel like it's Mario 64 all over again, but just obviously better graphics, bigger worlds, and just kind of getting you excited to get your hands on that one. That thing's gonna sell like hotcakes. They are definitely gonna move some switches when that game comes out, because everybody's gonna want to play that game. And I'm starting to see switches. Just on the topic of the switches, I'm starting to see a lot more switches in stock at stores. I don't know if Nintendo's amping up production on switches just to get them out, so when Mario does come out, everybody's got one. But I'm seeing a lot more of those in stores when I go shopping these days. And I always post them to my Facebook just to let people know who's on there, who's on my Facebook or Instagram when those are in stock. But all in all, Nintendo Direct, the Nintendo Direct today that I watched on YouTube was great. Awesome amount of games coming out. I know I didn't mention all of them. There's way too much to mention, actually. But looking at the list here, I mean, they're coming out with Xenoblade Chronicles 2. That's going to be a game that a lot of people are going to want to play and be excited about. But other than that, I think, and Splatoon's coming out with some extra maps. Not that that's a new game, but an extra map for free, and it looks like a couple extra guns. So, yeah, it was just all in all, it was a great Nintendo Direct. It was fun watching it. It's got me excited to play my Switch and, you know, try out these new games and just sit back and veg out. So if you guys got any questions or concerns, please leave them in the comments below. And as always, you guys have a good night, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.